Hello and welcome to VideoGuide. With your purchase, you've just made your life a little simpler, a little easier, and a little better. Well, your TV life anyway. This is VideoGuide. Want to see what's on? Program Guide displays a 7-day TV schedule right on your TV screen. See something you like? Select it, click, and you're watching it. You get show summaries, ratings, who's in it, and when and where it's on. You can also find shows by name. VideoGuide alphabetically lists every show, so your favorites are easy to find. And when you click on a show, VideoGuide will tell you every time it's on and where. If you're a movie buff or a sports fan, you can plan your whole week. For each day of the week, movies and games are listed in chronological order, with times and channels and full summaries for each. If you want to record something, anything, all you do is press one button. Just highlight a show and click the remote. That's it. You can start a movie library, record your favorite soap every day, or tape the game you thought you were going to miss, even if your VCR is blinking 12. VideoGuide also delivers the latest sports, news, and weather right on your TV. With Sports Guide, you get up-to-the-minute scores, previews, game summaries, and standings as they happen. Sports Guide keeps up with all the major professional and college games, so you have instant access to updated scores and game summaries. What a way to fill a commercial break during another game. Then there's News Guide. It's a real-time newspaper because it's constantly updated throughout the day. News Guide delivers regional, national, and international news stories hot off the wire. Select from dozens of headlines and get the in-depth story. And you'll always know today's local forecast and what's in store for the rest of the week. VideoGuide is easy to install and easy to use. All you need is a TV. VideoGuide works with or without cable, and if you want to record, just add a VCR. In this video, I'm going to show you how simple it is to get up and running with VideoGuide. So let's get started. First, there are 5 pieces that make up the hardware for VideoGuide: the receiver, the AC power adapter, the video switch, the infrared extender, and the remote control. The only thing you need to get are 6 AAA batteries. Now, everybody's setup is a little different. This sheet will guide you through your setup, but watch as I do it so you see how simple it is. There are only a few steps. Make sure your TV is off before you start. First, install 2 of the AAA batteries in the remote control and put 4 of them in the VideoGuide receiver. Next, we'll connect the VideoGuide receiver to your TV. This is the video switch. It's what connects VideoGuide to your TV. First, go to the back of your TV. Unplug the cable that's plugged in here, whether it's coming from your VCR, cable box, or antenna, and plug it into the video switch, here. Now, take this short cord and plug it into the TV where your cable used to be. Next, go to the back of the VideoGuide receiver. In the middle, you'll see 3 inputs for the video switch, the AC power adapter, and the infrared extender. We're going to connect all 3 in this next step. First, the video switch, which goes here. Next, the power adapter, which goes like this, here. And finally, the infrared extender. This piece goes here. The infrared extender is the part that allows VideoGuide to talk to your VCR or cable box. Attach one of the emitters to the infrared sensor on your VCR and one to the cable box if you have one. Some VCR sensors are labeled right on the front, but if yours isn't and you're not sure where your sensor is, you can find it by holding the remote up against the face of the VCR. Move it along the front, pushing power until the VCR turns on or off. Do it a few times to make sure you've found the right spot. Peel the label off and stick one to the VCR sensor and the other to your cable box if you have one. Otherwise, you can just leave the second emitter unattached. Next, plug in the AC adapter. A green light will go on the back of the receiver. VideoGuide needs constant power, so make sure you plug it into an outlet that's not connected to a light switch, which can be turned on and off. And don't plug it into the cable box either. Make sure it's a non-switched outlet in the wall. One other thing, the receiver should sit on your TV like this, with the lip hanging slightly over the edge. This way, VideoGuide can control your TV properly. Now, turn on your TV and put it to channel 3. You'll see this screen, Welcome to VideoGuide. Now this is when you'll go through the tutorial, which teaches you about the remote. It's kind of fun, actually. When you're done, you'll see this screen. Then you'll need to follow a simple on-screen setup with VideoGuide. Okay, let's go through a sample of the on-screen setup. The first screen will ask you for your zip code. This is so you'll receive the correct local weather, news, and cable stations for your area. Now, the gray information box at the bottom of the screen always gives you instructions as you go. You move the joystick up or down to select the number, and to the right to move across. You can see here at the top of the screen, there's a picture of the remote. It'll show what the action buttons will do when you press them. Here, the right action button allows you to continue. The next thing you have to do is teach VideoGuide all of your remotes. You'll be asked several questions about your equipment. Here we have a cable-ready TV, cable service with no box, and a VCR. The screen asks if you have cable service. We do, so leave Yes selected, the brighter box, and press the right action button. Now it needs to know if you have a cable box. Since we don't, we'll select No and press the right action button. Do you have a TV remote? We do, so we'll leave Yes selected and continue. This is where you have to teach VideoGuide about your TV remote. To do this, you must hold your remote so that it's actually touching the window on the receiver. This is important. It has to touch. If you hold it away from the window, even this far, it won't work. Make sure your remote is actually touching the window, okay? Then press the mute button once. Don't hold it down. Just press it once. The gray box will turn green, and it'll tell you to wait until it recognizes your remote. When it does, you'll see this check mark and a message that says VideoGuide recognizes the remote. Next, VideoGuide will ask you if you need to use an Enter button to change channels. In other words, if you wanted to go to channel 12, do you press 1, 2, and then Enter to go there, or do you just hit 1, 2, and the TV automatically goes there? We don't have an Enter button, so we'll leave No selected and press the right action button. Now VideoGuide will test to see if it can control your TV. Press the left action button to start the test. If you heard the volume change, leave Pass selected and then press the right action button. Now you'll need to do the same procedure with your VCR remote. First, tell it whether or not you have one. We do. Then continue. Again, hold the VCR remote right up against the receiver window and press the Stop button, like it's asking you to in the gray box. The gray will turn green again, and it'll ask you to wait until it recognizes the remote. Now, sometimes VideoGuide doesn't immediately recognize every remote. Here it's asking me to press the Stop button again. Again, VideoGuide does not recognize my remote. Don't panic, this is not a problem, because VideoGuide will ask you to teach it more about your remote. Once it has told you that it doesn't recognize your remote, VideoGuide will ask you to press a series of numbers until it does. Here I'm asked to press the number 0. It will continue up to the number 9. Then it will ask you to press power, channel up, channel down, record, play, stop, pause, then enter. Now, we don't have an Enter button on this remote, so it's telling me to hold the VideoGuide remote up to the screen and press the left action button. Here's another button I don't have, 100 plus. I'll do the same thing with my VideoGuide remote. Now it knows how to control my VCR. Now, it'll ask you to touch the left action button in order to test it. For the VCR test, put a blank tape in. VideoGuide should turn on your VCR and record for a couple of seconds. It worked. So we'll leave Pass selected and press the right action button to continue. Once VideoGuide knows all it needs to know, you'll see this screen. That's it. You're all set up and ready to go. Just press the Guide button to go to the VideoGuide main menu. A quick reminder, Anytime you want to watch TV, press the TV button. Anytime you want to go to VideoGuide, press the Guide button. That's something people commonly forget. It's as simple as these two buttons. Congratulations, you're done. You need to wait overnight because it takes that time to receive all the VideoGuide services. Then you'll be ready to use it. Of course, you can watch TV while you're waiting. Just press the TV button on the VideoGuide remote. Tomorrow, you should be able to use all of your VideoGuide services by pressing the Guide button. Once you're up and running on VideoGuide, you get a free 30-day subscription. That's all the services: Program Guide with one-touch recording, News Guide, and Sports Guide at no charge. A whole month free. And it starts automatically. Now remember to call to get your permanent subscription. To ensure that your service isn't interrupted, call before the 30-day free subscription ends. And if you have any questions or problems, you can refer to the user's manual or call our customer service number at 1-800-VGuide1. Once again, congratulations on your purchase. You'll see, with VideoGuide, TV will never be the same. And once you tell a few friends about it, we bet you'll have a lot of people dropping by who just happen to be in the neighborhood. See if you can get the remote out of their hands. That is, if they can get it out of yours. TV will never be the same, because it's never been better. Welcome to VideoGuide.